Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about patch 1.2.1. This is a really small patch. There's some general gameplay changes and some couple of character adjustments, but a majority of them are going to be focused on Olympia, who also got this new super cool skin, code ProofBlock, if you do want to buy that. And let's get right into it. Starting off with the general changes, and we're just going to go through them pretty quick here. They made it so that chain grab protection will now last an extra 5 frames after being disabled unless you start an attack. So this should make it so that chain grabbing is now a little bit more precise, which I'm absolutely here for. I'm not really a fan of chain grabbing in general, so making that more difficult definitely stand for that. You can now land while rising near the peak trajectory of your arc. This is probably just in correlation to some of the hitbox changes that was made in the last patch. So are these two changes here, or this change here. ECB bottom can no longer go lower than the character's origin. It's just a glitch where they were maybe landing a little bit earlier than they should have been originally. Landing while in non-tumble hit stun will now give a maximum of 8 frames of hit stun land, and this makes it less punishing when landing after weak or medium hit. So, and also doesn't affect to spikes as well. They literally say that in the next statement, so I didn't have to point it out, but it does not affect spikes, so it's only going to be for those weak medium hit tools, and it just should make it so you're not in hit stun as long. You are going to be able to escape combos where normally you wouldn't be able to escape some of those lighter hits, which I do think is good. There's a lot of really strong light hits in this game that even just being poked by slightly, you're just going to be put into a true combo, and hopefully this should make it so now those are either more precise or just don't happen. Moving on to the character changes, and these first 4 characters really didn't get any impactful changes. You have Zetaburn neutral special will now listen for jump inputs during hit pause, so that's just a quality of life change. They made it so that Rano neutral special can now be cancelled by pressing the grab button again. This is just fixing a bug, and then neutral special, or rather forward special, will freeze his ECB bottom for the first 10 frames of tongue sling, and this just prevents him from ledge canceling while he was still like slinging forward beside me, which is a definitely cool movement tech, but also he absolutely should not be able to do that. So I like that they got rid of that right away. They made it so that locks up forward tilt has been changed a little bit. The ASDI multiplier has been had 0.5 more to it, and the forward tilt knockback angle has been changed slightly. This is all for forward tilt 1, I should say, and this just makes it so it combos as it did prior to ECB when the opponent is DIing, ASDIing down. So again, good changes to quality of life, and then the final kind of like quality of life change is going to be to Force burn, and it's just a bug fix. Clone will no longer up special off stage right before landing on stage after recovery. So nothing really super impactful here. Like maybe these lockdown changes will make it so that his forward tilt feels a little bit better or a little bit worse, honestly. Like I don't know if these changes are specifically helping him. I think they're more so helping him though, making it so that forward tilt kind of flows better than it was initially. But yeah, not really impactful changes. You're hardly going to feel any of it. And finally, we have the 2 characters that got meaningful changes. Starting off with Edelus, they just made his role better all around, which I can absolutely get behind. He's still going to be bad, but making the worst defensive character in the game, have any better defensive options is absolutely something I can get behind. And they also changed the innermost hitbox of dash attack, or get up attack rather, to be moved slightly further, which is like, whatever. It's not really going to be that big of a difference. But Olympia, a lot of changes to her. A lot of changes needed to be done to her, and I like the direction that they've taken. First change is going to be with up special. They made the linking hitbox 10 centimeters smaller. Love this. Adds more precision to this tool. It's still going to be a ridiculously strong tool that is really easy to confirm into off of basically half of her kit, but now you're going to have a little bit more precision, which I absolutely like. Like, if you want to have this move hit the way it does, then just make it so it's a little bit harder to hit. They made it so that neutral special gem toss has a better DI. I don't actually know how much impact this is going to have. I assume this is just going to make it so like gem throw into like gem dash is like something that you're just able to like DI out of fully. I assume that's what this change is for. Speaking of Gem Dash, they made it to have 2 more frames to start up. Really like this change. It's just such an amazing burst tool for Olympia, and it's still going to be an amazing burst tool Olympia, amazing recovery tool as well, but it's just going to be a little bit slower, not going to be as oppressive. They made it so that the gem field stays broken for an extra second. Again, really like this because Gem Dash is not only so strong, but also the gem pop is really, really strong. Like, yes, you can tech it against the wall of stage, but if you don't, you're actually just dead, and it's free for Olympia to go far. So big fan of making it so she's just not as often able to go for that. They made it so that forward special intangibility has been made from 30 frames to 20 frames. I don't know if this is going to have lots of implications. Like, maybe you're going to be able to get a counter attack in against Olympia, especially if she goes for something greedy. But I feel like a lot of time people are just going to like, okay, I'll just jab and then down tilt and then up you, or I'll just grab you immediately out of this side B. So I don't think this is going to change a lot of stuff. This one, though, forward special no longer gets intangibility when slamming an opponent into the ground. So no intangibility at all when you're slamming people into the ground. So now people are just maybe going to be able to mash out of side B. And if you aren't going for your really fast range option of like a down tilt, a jab, a grab, you might actually get punished. So I think the change to it having no intangibility on stage is definitely going to be something. It's actually a move that you can contest Olympia immediately out of. Off stage, though, I don't think that's going to have a lot of impact. Like, you should still be able to get pretty much all the follow-ups that you were getting before. I don't think people are going to be able to, like, just freely contest you off stage because you have 10 less frames of invincibility. They were never doing that before. I don't think they're going to be doing it here. But again, the force special on stage thing, I do think that can make the move a little bit more contestable. But Olympia's frame data is so much better than everyone else's that it probably won't matter a ton. Just, I guess, less impact that you can get out of side B, the maximum rather, because the opponent can retard. I'm talking about it for a while though, but side B change like that. They made it so that down tilt is now auto floor huggable. It should have always been auto floor huggable. The way that move is just so fast, so it's good that it is now. And then finally, and I really like this change, up throw knockback has been in change, so it is stronger at higher percents. They needed to do this. Up throw is just such an insane tool for Olympia. It combos into her most important combo tools, which then combo into up B, so she's able to steal stocks incredibly early. She's still going to be able to steal stocks incredibly early. It's still going to be an amazing combo tool for her, but hopefully once you get to like now like 70, 80%, I won't be able to like throw someone up into an up throw and then they're just actually dead. You should be escaping situations like that. So I like these changes that they've made to Olympia. She still has pretty much the exact same kill power that she had before. She's still just as explosive, but now there's a little bit more precision involved. You're not as free mashing wise with side B, and most importantly, they made the crystal worse. I do think that's a really solid change, just making it so she's not able to get as much impact from the tool. The tool itself is still as strong, it's just not appearing as often. Same thing with the up throw change. A really big fan of that, just making it so up throw isn't as valuable once you get to those higher percents, because she does not need help killing at those higher percents. And with that, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sport has been absolutely unreal as of late. I know this was a quick video, but I wasn't even planning on making a video. It's final season right now. You're probably not going to see anything from me in a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sport's been absolutely unreal. Use code ProofBlock, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.